Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
All right, here we go. Look headlines. Thursday night. Holy cow. Sunday night, the 17th. Welcome on into the show. Hit the like button if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you like to. Sean Higgs, winning free picks, wherever, picks, parlays, wherever you're watching. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Let's get into it. I'm rolling here. Well, before I get into it, let's recap what I did today. So Green Bay loser. Tennessee was a winner because I had them a plus 3.5. That's why we do look headlines. Miami minus 13.5 winner. Kansas City under 37.5 loser. Rams minus 6 got there. Dallas plus 2.5, plus 1.5, plus 4. Losers across the board. Jags plus 5, plus 6, plus 5.5, all pending. Over 39.5 right now. So there is that. These lines from 6:35. So a little, we'll see if anything's changed. I do have some liveness next to me here. And I'll let you know what I already got because I got 2, 4, 6, 7 games already locked up in my pocket here. Saints, and this is one of them here. And Saints 4 and a 44.5 against the Rams. And it is still the same. I like the Rams. I cashed with the Rams today. I was happy. I also like the under in this game. Let's go under the total here. Right? Saints defense always shows up there. Offense, questionable. The Rams offense is good. But I don't know here. A little sluggish today. That kid Williams fumbling all over the joint cost me my first half team total there on the Rams. Although we did catch the first half minus 3.5, the team total over 27.5. I'm going to go Rams and the under here. Rams and the under. Saturday action. In case you didn't know, it is Christmas Eve on Sunday. So we have a Saturday, Sunday, and a Christmas triple header. So Saturday double dip. Bengals and the Steelers. This is a auto under for me. It's already dropped to a 38.5. What am I going to say about these two teams? And I had the Bengals the other day. What do we have them at? We got them at +1 early. Do I want to run to them here? We saw Pitt kind of handle Browning in his debut. Pittsburgh defense shows up. There's nothing else to say about it. Week in, week out, they will be there. They're home. Bengals defense, again, not good. But are we expecting the Steelers to score 27 points here? Is this going to be like the Patriot game on Thursday night, like 21-18? Even if it is, it's still going to the total. It's not like this is a 34-ish. So let's go under Steelers Bengals in your first game. Your second game on Saturday, your Bills and Chargers. And I said this the other day when the Chargers were getting destroyed. I said, let's take the Bills minus 10. Bills took care of business. High, I'm seeing a 14 now. After that's what happens when you destroy the Cowboys. Do I want to lay 14? Not particularly. Will I lay? I don't. It's a bad number. It's not a bad number because it's the new opening number. Beat Kansas City in a game you nearly lost. Showed out pretty good here against Dallas, running the ball. Still the season on the line here. No guarantee they're in the playoffs. All right, they got some wins. I'd say lay to 14 here. And can you look at the over here? Again, the total now is 42.5, so that's even ticked up because Bills offense, they're going to start running the ball like that. Watch out because you got Allen throwing it, and then if you get a run game, beware. Chargers, they're letting teams already talk to the coordinator. I read somewhere that Washington was talking to coordinator. Washington fired their head coach, and yet he's talking to just get away from the Chargers. Get away from the Chargers. Bills in the over. Colts Sunday. I pick them against the Falcons. Total 43.5. This is now Colts -2. I'm leaning in the only cause with the Colts. We've been on them since opening day. This Falcon team. I said today in midday money, I said, take Carolina. People run it. Let's take the Falcons. Take Carolina money line. Nobody's due to win, but the line at 2, as bad as Carolina is, Falcons are not a great team. Every game, pick them. Two is a dog. Two is a fave. Take Indy here. Colts get it done. Packers 5-36 against Carolina. I was leaning towards the under. This game is now 4-36. That's what happened when the Packers lay an egg at home. Tampa Bay, we did cash. Do I have it here in this? Is it in this one? Is it in this? Is it in this row of banners or is it in the other row of banners? And here it is. Tampa Bay 10-1, still alive, over 6.5. Winner in our pocket here. So happy about that. Give me the under. I've always liked the Packers defense. Carolina, you saw this game today. Is it going to be 9-6, 9-7, whatever the heck this game was? Probably not. I think the Packers offense is a little bit better. They're not dropping a 30. Carolina's not getting to 10. Take the under. Don't overthink things. Browns are +1 here versus the Texans, and now it's flipped. Not flipped. Excuse me. It's +2.5 now. I thought it went to a pick'em. I was looking at the Seattle game underneath where that was flipped to them that's their favorite next game. I like the Texans here. I said I wanted Davis Mills. Case Keenum looked pretty good. Cleveland, never in doubt if you like the 2.5. Defense is travel. But maybe we're going to get a little bit of 40-year-old Joe Flacco here. I know Texans are banged up. I'm still leaning with the home team. Here's Seattle, 2-44. This was a 42 earlier when I went back at 6 o'clock when I initially put the games in at 1. So this one moved. And who's quarterbacking for Seattle here? I want to take the Titans again. Take the Titans here +2 on the early number. Again, let's see what happens here on Monday night. I got Seattle with who's quarterback? I know backup quarterback. Who knows what's going to happen? Is it a game we really want to run to? Titans are out of it. They're out, eliminated. Is it let's just change things up and see what we got out of our quarterback, and then we start chucking the ball a lot more, and there could be more points. There could be more turnovers. Are we going to run Henry? We're going to let a young guy get in here? How about a different receiver instead of, what are they doing? That's the kind of team I don't know if I want to jump into here. Blowing a lead. I mean, they had that game. I thought that was a winner outright for Tennessee. Got a question there. I mean, there's no motivation or out of it. So I do lean that way, but I don't want to take them. I do not want to take them. Washington 3.5, 39.5 versus the Jets. I said the Jets the other day before they got embarrassed today. Washington, they tried. It was an ugly game early. They were kind of hanging around. You thought maybe they had something. Mailing it in here. I think the Jets show up. I said this about them. No, they didn't show up the last time I said about them, but previously, we got to go all the way back to the Eagle game where I said to take the Jets. They got it done. I think the Jets get it done here at home. It is a 3-38 now. Tick down a little notch. That's what happens when you're the Jets and get shut out. Total, I would probably lean under, but no thank you. I'm on the Jets already, -3.5. Lions 2.5 here. Actually, I see 3s now and a 47. I don't know if I'm buying that 47. The Vikings at home defense a little better. Quarterback play can't be any worse. They should have beat Cincinnati the other day, and I had the over in that game. Here, though, I don't know. I know the Lions defense is bad. Do I want to lay with the Lions here on the road? There's a destruction of Denver say that they are back. Now, I don't have them yet. Will I probably lean a little Detroit here? Yeah, I maybe want to look to a Detroit to come out strong in the first half. See what those numbers are. This could be maybe, Mullins had some I mean, I hate coming in and just crushing quarterback play and stuff like that. Backup quarterbacks. Minnesota's got to be kicking themselves, thinking, "Boy, if Cousins didn't get hurt, where would we be?" Because I do like the defense. It's not enough points though for me to warrant taking Minnesota. Let's do some comments and we'll get to the 4 o'clock action here. Live at halftime. BS Slayer's in the house. He's on Twitter. What do you say, fella? Moneyline Markel is here. Groovy Caps. Good evening. Michael B's popping in. 4-2 NFL. Got nothing Sunday Night Football. Yeah, I'm looking for the Jags in the over here. I'm looking. I mean, 2 missed field goals and a bum play to end the half, and I'm in dire straits here. I'm hoping to go 1-1. George Lobo on the Twitter, on the X. Welcome. Money Markel says sweating a reverse $2 teaser with Ravens 10.5. Well, I think you're all right with that. Michael B says biggest bet today was Seattle. I already cashed the first half. They are up 4 with 3 to go. All right. That should be a winner there against Washington. Leisure, JB on the X. Picking the Bengals. So we mentioned Cincy against I'm not gonna pull up the banner. They have Pittsburgh. Here. I like the under in that game, George. You probably already saw it. We ran through the games. D Ben is in the house. Da Ben. Welcome. Dan's Rants. Give my guy Dan. Follow Dan. He's a good follow. He's got a YouTube channel. He likes to rant it up. Jets and the Giants recorded a sack first half shout out. Yes, they did. Excellent call by you. You had that one. I hope people followed that. I said I was going to jump on that, which I did. Greg Trevor wants to know how many genders there are. Somebody give me. There's just 2. Dan Trans just subbed. How I have not come across this. I always see your Twitter and all the other channels you do content on. You never saw the Look at Lines show, Dave? Look at Lines. Look at Lines is how Midday Money started. I started doing it a couple years ago during the conference tournaments. King D says, "What do you say, my guy?" Horrible day in college hoops, few bad beats, 1-3. It happens. Listen, King D's coming in here complaining. The guy's hitting 64%, thinking that's he's doing bad. Richie P, my guy. Richie, you and my guy Stephen Bowman, who I haven't seen in a bit. I got to do some 80s cards. I told you I still have. They're sitting on my desk. The 2 random packs of 84 and 83, but I got that jam box of all 80s cards I got to do as well. So we'll see. Slow week, holiday week. Not a lot of college hoops. George says, anyone stop San Fran going to win the Super Bowl? I don't think so, George. I think San Fran and Baltimore, I've said it before, they are my Super Bowl picks on the season. Ken on the X. Good to see you, Ken. Sometimes he's on the YouTube. Maurice says, great day, NFL. Is they likely anytime TD cashes? Yeah, we're just talking about that in the pub show. King D's laugh. I know. 1-3 guy, 64% complaining. Like, I want to hear that. Guy hit 64%. OT in Seattle, Washington. You know what's going to happen? Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Seattle, Washington in OT. You jinxed yourself there. T-Mine says, Titans killed me. Props did fine, but Atlanta, Tennessee just killed me. Oh, yeah, the Falcons. What are you doing taking the Falcons? Tennessee, I'm fine with. We can't take the Falcons. Jake's in the house. Good to see you, Jake. And T-Bunny. Baltimore looks like garbage against this Jags. It's what a terrible game. I have the sound off, so I don't even know what they're saying about it. But again, I got the Jags in the over. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I go 1-1. Speaking of Jags, a 4-point fave over Tampa Bay, 44. Here's the problem. I want to take Tampa Bay at home. As I mentioned, I've talked about Tampa Bay all year. I like the Baker show. I like the team. I like the defense. Not too bad. The problem is I'm watching Jacksonville play like absolute garbage right now. And I don't want people to run in and take Tampa Bay. That being said, it's Tampa Bay now because Jaguars looking like garbage. I don't think this line's going to go up. I think it's not going to come down. People are going to realize Tampa Bay can win the South. Oh, my goodness. Is this really happening? Yes, it is. Tampa Bay's winning. 10-1, baby. Dallas, -2 is now a -1. I'm on Dallas. I was on Dallas before the game. I said take Dallas. What did I say today in the afternoon show? Midday Money. Dallas either wins, the line's going to go up. Dallas loses, it, I was expecting it to flip back to Miami because I wasn't expecting Miami. Well, I guess I was expecting a shutout. I thought Miami was going to cover the number. We're going to see where this line goes. Why do I feel people are going to pound on Dallas? No way they could lose 2 in a row. They haven't beat a good team. I guess the Eagles are a good team. I mean, that's at home, uh, and you really looked really good against them in that game. How do you look against Seattle at home? That was a wild game. You look like absolute trash against the run here. Now you got Miami, decent little run game themselves. I want to say over in this game as well here. I've talked about this game for over a week and a half now. Taking the Bears. Take the Bears. What is this now? 4.5 now. You should have it at 3. I don't want to hear people come in after fact. Oh, you can't get these lines. I told you this line on freaking Wednesday of last week to take the Bears right now. They're going to lose in Cleveland. Arizona's garbage. They're probably going to get blown out by double digits, and they're going to Chicago for a 4:30 game on Christmas Eve. Yeah, great spot for Arizona. Sunday night football. Patriots 5.5, 36.5 Denver. So I kind of lean under in the Broncos here. Patriots defense kind of let me down. I should have known better. This line got all the way up. It was like 40.5, kept going up. I'm like, wow, what is happening here? It did get up to a plus 10 as well, which was interesting. A little bit of a fight. Denver, though, totally bad game. I was watching a little bit of it because, I don't really watch games all that much. I'm not into jumping in live and doing a lot of stuff all that often. They just looked like they were playing with zero urgency. Give me the under. I would lean Broncos 5.5 against one of those numbers. That's why I got the under first. Like the under, sort of like the Broncos. We'll do comments and hit the Monday night Christmas triple ladder. Oh, we're actually hitting 70%. Here we go. King D. King D. T-Money's got the Wizards money line and Washington College hoops. Stop it. I'll fade Carolina every game. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. They're bad. They got 2 wins. I get it. Can Baltimore beat Frisco? Or is that? I think San Fran is the best team right now. They had a bad run with a couple guys banged up. When Dabo and CMC are on that field to Purdy, I don't think anybody's. I'd like 10. Anytime I'm going alternate lines with San Fran. That's how good I think San Fran is. And I'm a San Fran hater. T-Mike, did you get the Hawaii game tonight? No. Nevada and Hawaii hasn't played anyone, but they're tough at home. I would have liked Hawaii here as a little small dog. I don't like when the mainland teams come to Hawaii. Much as I don't like Hawaii going mainland, especially in that first game. Maybe like 3 games in when they're traveling to all the Cal schools, I'd maybe jump on them. Man says 4 and 5 in a parlay. Mess up. It took K-State. Oh, I had Nebraska today. College hoops. T-Money says Bengals, Colts, and the Lions seem tempting. The Bengals game looks a little tempting. I'm more on an under in that game. Colts, I'll be on. I like the Colts. I don't know. I'm not just a King D fan. I like the Colts. The Lions. Listen, it's 3.5 Detroit now. It was a 2, so it's gone up. I mean, I don't hate it. I just don't like. It's tough laying points with the Lions when the defense is what it is. Richard P. Dallas struggles only on the road, but not on turf, and they're already in one and done playoff spot. Yeah. Well, but their one and done playoff is who they're going to play. Tampa. They're going to play the team out of the South, right? They're playing a bad team there. Dallas could win that first game as a wild card. Like whoever Dallas plays a wild card, they're going to win. Second game's tricky. They're going to go to San Fran. That'll be nice. People be, the talent is there. Take them as a dog. I know. Yeah, you're laughing over there, 70%. T-Money, I agree about San Fran at least for now, but I still have the Chiefs playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That's a loser. Both those teams aren't even making the Super Bowl. Not happening. Kevin says, glad you did not lay that down by the Jets and Giants. What a mess. Yeah, I couldn't. The Jets and the Giants. So, said, no way. No way. Rich P says the public can better hurt those Niners. Hold on. The public can. I don't know. I don't understand what this is. Clean this up for me, Richie. Then it says, do you like Jacksonville or ULM tomorrow? College hoops. Nathan's coming in. I thought you were the Marcos Minute coming in with college hoops for tomorrow. Where is the Jacksonville game against ULM? Is this line 5? Now I got a couple games tomorrow. I'll tell you who they are if I find my little sheet. Of course, it's on the other side of me. Tarleton, Chicago State, Bradley, and Fresno are my games for tomorrow. A couple other games I liked. I like Coastal. I like Oakland. Little Rock, Tennessee Martin, and Cal Poly. This was not even a near play. Might play under as well. 9:30 a.m. game. That's early. That game is that early tomorrow. Oh my goodness. 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Look at that one. Yeesh. Love the holiday games. Somebody says, I think he's trying to say the public being all over the Niners will be the reason they get bounced early. That ain't happening. Public better hurt San Fran chances. No. It's the playoffs. It's like the NCAA tournament, Final Four kind of stuff. The public teams, there's going to be public teams. And I was just talking when I was on Pub Channel, I'm like, people worry about the splits and the publics on this and that. Dude, throw that crap out of your head. There's so many podcasts and shows. Dude, don't worry about the public bettors. The line comes out, bet it, and forget it. You know who you're going to like. You know who you're going to like in the lines. Because you'll know what the lines are. Well, if the Vikings win, I'm just saying the Vikings. What would their number be against the Niners? So, well, it'll be X, and if it's Dallas, it'll be Y. So you're going to know ahead of time what the number is. Don't let the public. I mean, the public is going to win a game. I mean, I think the public aren't on Baltimore tonight. So Baltimore handles like 75%. Stop with that. Dan Morris is showing, do you swear in your personal life? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I try to just keep it clean. Like there's a lot, I don't know if people listening. You can listen whenever. So I don't know if you're around your family, your kids, your mom. People just MFing and acting a fool all the time. No. No worries, Richie. Write that one down. You could write it down. I'm saying no way the Niners get bounced before the championship game. Maurice says public is 56% ATS in the NFL this year. Is that what faves are? The favorites are catching 56%? These guys win tonight. I think the faves got 12 wins this weekend. And listen, I'll take a 500 weekend if the favorites go 11-4 or whatever heck they're doing or going crazy. All right, Christmas Day doubleheader, and Christmas Day I will be doing midday money. I do it. Have you seen my Christmas song? I have a Christmas song. It's on the YouTube. It's on the Twitter. Anyway, actually, it was Sunday night first. Oh, we did Sunday night. We're on Monday night. It's Monday Night Football, but it's a triple header, so it starts at noon. Raiders, Chiefs, a 10 and a 43.5, and this is currently a 10 and a 43. I'm going right to the under. I do not want to lay with the Chiefs. I don't care about one game against the Patriots and the defense, and I was high on the defense. I had under 37. Loser. I'm not laying 10. Raiders have a little extra rest. What do we say? They scored 63 points against the Chargers. Maybe you should have battled that up for next week. Under for me. Under. Chiefs play defense. Raiders are. I don't think the Raiders are a good team. I don't want to lay 10. Game 2, Giants, another big dog. I mean, 10.5, 43.5 here versus the Eagles. I know there's going to be a lot of love. It's literally Rocky Balboa quarterbacking for the Giants. This guy. down here, cheesesteak capital. The Italians are gonna be going crazy. I don't want to take the Giants. I I don't take the Eagles. Let's see how this plays out tomorrow night with Philly. Let's see how this goes. Short week. They go in here and blow out Seattle. This line's good. You think the 14 is high on the Buffalo line, jumping from 10 to 14? This is going to go up 2 points easy if the Eagles win this game 35-21. If you like the Eagles, bet them now, I think. And your big boy, the big boy Super Bowl preview for me. 5.5, 45.5, Niners, Ravens. I like the over, and I'm at San Fran. Until somebody slows down a healthy Niner offense, I'm on the Niners. Team total, whatever. MVP Purdy, Offensive Player of the Year, McCaffrey. And again, we got the Ravens here playing good, pitching a shutout on the road. Then you're going to San Fran next week. San Fran all day and twice on Christmas Day. Wrap that little gift up. Nate says, I like I guess this is Tarleton State. You like Tarleton State? The Ben is back in the chat. Richie P, the Christmas Llamas here, always. Jag scored. Look to live bet them. I'm not doubling up on this game here. I got 3. No, excuse me. I don't have a 3. I got a 6 on this. I got a 5 and a 6 on the Jags. I'm happy where I'm at. I do have a Aguilar laddered up reception prop. I don't think he's caught a ball tonight. Typical. I need one more catch from Likely too. He's got 3.5. We'll see what happens there. I'm good. I'm happy. It's a nice weekend. I'm not jumping into this hot mess of a game. Now, as a guy who's backing the Jags, would I say sure? Let's go. I expect them to win. There goes I said they're pitching a shutout. They scored, so there's that. Baltimore game over 33.5 live betting is tempted. Jake, you should have grabbed it when it was down to 28 at like the half. I still think the over gets there. What do we have? About halfway through the third? Let's see. Baltimore gets a field goal here, say. Jags scored another touchdown. Now you're at 27. You're right there. I mean, you're 17 away, basically, right? 33. Can we get 10 more points this quarter? I think we can. Things work out well. And then you're at 27. You need a touchdown. I'll go over live with you, Jake. Yes, take the over. Marie says Chiefs team total over anything under 24 versus Raiders. Auto bet Casey averaging 30 points versus Vegas last 4 years. Marie, I think you said that last time they played too. That's fine. You want to go Chiefs team total? Maybe that Pachenko's back. I'm not I'm an under guy in that team. They're a defense first team. I'll take the under. Stephen Page joining in on the X. Thank you for popping in. T Money says just bet NC money line plus 320. Watch this pathetic Jaguars game. 10.5 seems high in the Giants Eagles game. Maybe some Hurts props. Yeah, again, 10. I don't want to run into like 10.5s here, especially against the Eagles. Who again? I've said this. Where has their A game been? We haven't seen their best game all year, and they got 10 wins. Scary. Jake says, I need the Jags offense to do something before I can touch the over. So it's 10-7. You get some kind of, say, again, 2 scores in the next 7 minutes will be tough unless Baltimore breaks one here. But they score with like a minute or so left in here, whether it be 3 or 7. I think you're good because I think the Jags will put up another touchdown. And then you're just 1 score away in the fourth quarter. I think I could get there. Team Money. How impressive is the Texans coach? He's Eric Spoelstra. Let's not get carried away here. They were down and he came back. You got a quarterback who's a starter in the league. It's not a bad quarterback situation. I'm more shocked that without their other offensive players, wide receivers mainly. Good defensive guy was out as well, right? But that speaks to where Tennessee is. I mean, This is the team. I'll tell you. I've said it. I was like, give me Davis Mills. I want Davis Mills. Get parts around Davis Mills. The guy looked pretty decent when he played last year with nobody around him. But yeah, he's a good coach. Good defensive coach. You get a guy in there, kind of changes the thing. You get a couple wins under your belt. People start feeling good about themselves. It's what good teams do. Play bad, you pull out wins. Bad team like Tennessee, that's what Tennessee is. Like the Chargers, it's a team that just finds ways to lose games. King D says, time to rub the lady's feet. Can't remember something. All right, go for it, bro. Michael B says, Seattle, Washington going double OT. Please shoot me. Oh my goodness, double OT. I got Washington minus 3.5 here, Mike. All right. That is all for the look ahead line show. Appreciate everybody watching. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I come back tomorrow with midday money, 12 noon Eastern. Thanks for watching, everybody.